Sometimes the tough things in life come to teach us a lesson, and sometimes they come to redirect us back to our happy place. Whichever one it is, we have to take the good with the bad, learn to be appreciative, and learn true happiness. Welcome to Mocha Homestead.
Hi, ladies. Y'all following Rue? Where he going? Where you going, Rue? Nowhere. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome back to Mocha Homestead. Today, we are going to get out here and get these plants covered. It is the temperature is starting to drop steadily. So, I need to get out here and get started getting things covered. Uh-oh, I got caught. Hold on. I'm getting caught on stuff, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the covers on one side of the bed that it's going to go over. And then later this afternoon, probably around 5 or so, I'm gonna come out here and actually officially cover it because it is still pretty warm out here right now. So I don't really want to smother my plants. I want to let them get some sunlight and then cover them for the next couple of days. So yeah, I think that's my plan. I'm just looking around to see what all I have. I need to go in and get the duct tape to tape that frame that I'm looking at over. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. If you can see it, there is a frame over my strawberries over here. Let's get closer. I talked about it in my previous video. You should be able to see it now. There's a frame right here over this, and there's the cover right there. So I want to duct tape that, get the cover on, so that all I have to do is just put it over the plants once it's cold out here, so I'm not spending so much time out here. For the strawberry bed here, my plan, but I don't know because it's windy, my plan was to take 2 of these and put them on top of here. But what I may end up doing, if I have enough of this cloth, I may just put it over it. And actually, we're going to test that and see. So let me get started and see how much of this I have left to see if I can cover that strawberry bed with this. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put this cover on here. No, thank you. And this is going hopefully on top of the strawberries. If it doesn't, we'll figure it out. I believe it's going to go on top of the strawberries. If it goes on top of the strawberries, to hold it down, I have some T-posts. If you guys remember, I removed the T-posts that were doing the edge fencing so that we can move them to where the end of the garden now currently is. So I can always put those across the bottom of it to hold it down, to weigh it down if I need to. So this is done and ready. So now we're going to go over to this bed and get started putting the covering on this bed. I know you guys are leaning, my ground is not level. Let's see. And you will hear chickens in the background. My neighbor and both of my neighbors and I. Olivia would like to be introduced as my special guest today. So there she is. Most of you already know who Olivia is because she's been in several videos.
But not all of them.
Not all of them, but you've been in a lot. Can you pull this over there?
Huh?
So I have this metal hoop that I made last summer for one of my other beds. And I think I'm going to use that for this bed. Uh-oh. So let's see if that'll work.
And
let's see about putting the cover on this thing after I fix it with my duct tape. Why? Why?
because we make it tangled.
So I am just duct taping around the seams that I can see that are cracked, just to give it a tad bit more stability. So I don't know if you can tell, but the wind is picking up, and don't go by the flowers. Go this way. Yes. So I don't know if you can tell, but the wind is picking up. and it's getting cooler pretty quickly. The reason why I spent so much time trying to make sure the bottom was down on this is because I've had this thing topple over before when the wind got under it. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take some T-post, stick them under the bottom to hold it, weigh it down. If you can see, it's rocking now, and to keep it the wind from getting it. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other side. Okay. So I have to go in between the garden bed and the grow bags, and I'm trying to maneuver. Okay, so that is secured. Whew. Now on to the cabbage. Whew. Like I said, ideally you want to do this when it's not as windy. It would be a lot easier. And this bed is getting an extra layer of protection because I have a grow bag down there that's holding that end down, as well as the clips. And I'm putting this over my insect netting. I know I said earlier that I was not going to cover all the way the bed with the broccoli in it. However, I am. Sorry, y'all. I'm staring at my greens trying to decide if I'm going to cover them because I have some cloth left, but I don't think I have enough to cover that. So I'm covering things that I know will not take a frost. Not without some extra protection. So this bed right here, I am going to go ahead and cover it because the wind has picked up, the sun has left, and it is starting to cool down rapidly. So I am just going to cover it just to be on the safe side. And what I am doing is clipping these pieces together and then taking a big clip and holding them tight to the to this little clip area that I have right here. Just to try to secure it a little bit more so it doesn't raise up as much. Ooh, okay. I just dropped all of my clips. I will pick them up in a second. Alrighty, you guys, so let me show you everything that we've covered today. So I got this bed covered and secured, and then if we turn around, I left the greens uncovered. I covered the cabbage bed. I covered all of the strawberries, and I put the 2 extra greenhouse frames over there in case we need it for something. I didn't see anything else that I needed to cover. So, and we have given the chickens extra bedding. I have ensured that their coop is sealed and there will be no drafts coming through there for this cold weather. So I think we're good. I'm looking at a tree that I have that had a few leaves on it. The stem is still red, so I think it's still fine. Let me show you. This is a nectarine tree. And if any of y'all know about nectarines, it's lost all of its leaves, but it has that red stem, so it seems to be fine. Also, my elderberry lost its leaves in this black pot. So I'm gonna go do some research, but if you guys know for sure, let me know if I need to be worried about these. My other elderberry, which is right here, seems to be doing perfectly fine. So I don't know, but we have had a successful day. We've gotten everything we needed to get done. We will see how the garden does for the next 2 days of frost, and then we will be right back at it. So thank you guys for staying along and watching our journey of getting ready for the frost. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.